Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, it's my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Something isn't quite adding up. Welcome back, guys, though, to a brand new episode of LA Noire. And, yeah, sorry about the slight delay on this episode. And also, during the month of December, I'm doing some giveaways and stuff on my Instagram and Twitter. So there'll be links in the description below. And, yeah, let's get to this case.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
Oh, really? Can we stop drinking? There's something going on right now. It's not quite adding up, is it? These cases, they're not cut and dry. There's like evidence towards the murderer, but the evidence isn't that great. It's not great at all.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
The body, guys. Poor lady victim.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Crothers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Is that... It's not stomps again, is it? Oh, no. Not the stomps, but the same sort of strangle. What does that say? Kiss...
Kiss the blood. BD.
BD again. Kiss the blood. It's like, almost like
Lacerations on the neck
Ooh.
would indicate a great deal of force.
Damn! That's not nice. The arms. Oh, it's a card. What?
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
I'm guessing so. Unless she sort of kept it in her hands. Some more marks there. And a ring finger again. That's been ripped. Oh,
Another
that
wedding
bone.
ring torn from the finger.
Ooh.
No skin under the fingernails.
Ouch. Is that literally bone? Oh, damn, son. What?
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered, naked.
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road. Bruising from a small man's shoe. Further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
What is going on? What's this? It's a clue. Blood stockings. Hence the name.
She took a blow to the head like the others. She was probably unconscious when strangled.
Oof. So it's like a blood sort of trail around here. Is that where he's like dragged the body? Where does this lead to? It's like a blue hat over
May
there.
as well follow the trail.
Might as well. So it leads over to here. And that is what looks like a hat. Oh. Antonia. That's the name again.
Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
Must be the victim. Why do you have your name on the outside of your hat? It's a bit weird, isn't it? Normally inside the hat. Oh, it is inside the hat. Yeah, okay, cool. I was going to say, that's a bit weird. You can follow the trail a little bit more. Where does it go to? How did no one ever see this? So it's sort of stopped here, briefly. That is a shoe!
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
Agree. 100%. What is that? I don't think that's anything. I don't know what it is, but doesn't look very useful. Look at the blood. It's everywhere. Just sort of.
Kept the area pristine for you boys.
Thank you.
Let's check it out.
What's this? Ooh. I doubt this is relevant. Nope. Did see a slight sparkle over here. A key. It's almost like he's toying with us right now, isn't it? It's like a big game. 5.
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook.
We've been baited, aren't we? Absolutely baited.
Think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably
I think so.
all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
That is.
It's got to be a code
Morse
or a
code?
cipher.
Is it? I have no idea what that means, but that's good intel. Where's the blood go to? Oh, people looking as well. Did get a vibration there. What's that? Some ladders. Stairs going up. What?
Where are you taking us?
It's like a handprint on the wall. Should we go upstairs then? Anyone over here to interview? Nope. Everyone just watching. What do you want? You want to see the body or something? Nobody runs up them so quickly. Freaking racket mode. Blood again. And a whole bunch of pigeons. Blood goes into here. No, but he's just baiting us, isn't he? He's not even hiding anymore. It's empty.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
So it goes off this building, onto the next one. Well, this direction. So there's anything over there? We didn't miss anything, did we? Nope. Rusty's just watching. What's this? A box. Gold box. Makeup.
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Very precious. Probably a lot of money. Well, a lot of money, actually. A very expensive item. Where does this lead to? Go up there. Up the pipe. So much blood.
Trail points up.
It does. I don't like being baited as a detective. I feel like he's trying to show us something, but do we want to know what it is? It doesn't give you like a clear vision, does it? What's that? A ring. Oh, it's the ring!
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the
With a
significance?
shoelace. I mean, that got literally ripped off. There's just literally bone left. Ugh. I think this might be, looks like it, the final clue perhaps. Her bag. A red ruby bag. And there's the rest of the library cards.
Son of a bitch wants her identified.
Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Alright. You know the address as well. He wants us to identify the victim. Why would he want that? Guess we're gonna go to her address then. See who's there.
You're behind the wheel.
Antonio's
Fine.
residence.
Where are we headed?
Maldonado. Let's go.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
We've been baited. We have to be so careful. This is too easy. This is far too easy. And Rusty's like, yeah, get the husband. It's not always the husband. I promise you. 1:10 p.m. No pets allowed. 35 cents a room, 15 cents for a bed. I'm going first. Is anybody there?
Just a moment.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's his wife.
I'm not going to wipe my feet.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Thank you.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Where's Rusty going? Just like, where are you going? Well, upstairs. Let's go to this room. Get some clues. Why do you want us to know the exact address and the victim's name? I don't know. Guess we're gonna find out. Is this the room? Oh.
Will you look at that? Someone's turned the place over.
The smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
Doesn't look good, does it?
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
I hate windows.
Okay, we have an address.
It was residing at 304-313 at North Street, Los Angeles. So what exactly is this? Further to my previous correspondence of August 7th, I am writing to inform you that your petition to the Superior Court of the State of California has been accepted and a court date scheduled. Your case, doc number 98765, will be heard on September 17th. Alright. So perhaps it's something to do with that court date, I don't know. And the husband. Maybe. Must be some more clues in here, surely. There's gotta be. Always a frame. Always good to see that. They look very much in love.
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Ah, so that's missing. Okay. Ooh, bit creaky. And there should be... What is that? Wow. Something medieval.
So someone
Spiky.
broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
It looks like a curtain pole or something, maybe?
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
Possible suspect.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband,
Oh.
Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife to serve me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No,
ma'am.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I see no signs of any lies there at all. So, I mean, look at her. She's like straight on, not looking away from us at all. Good cop.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
What's a little on the religious side? What does that mean? Okay. Movements of the victim.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
So hard to read women in this game. There's a slight eye movement. Perhaps she knows a bit more. Bad cop.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar.
Why did you that in the first
She's been
place?
drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
Evidence of a break-in.
You've had a break-in?
No, that can't be true.
I'm afraid it is.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Alright then, fine, let's get our evidence out, won't we? The broken window, I guess. Yeah.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
It may leak now. Apologies. Should be honest and upfront. We are the detectives, we are the police.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
What about that charm bracelet I saw upstairs in that picture? And why are you smirking?
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
I think you might do. Because according to this picture, there's a charm bracelet in the wedding picture. So,
in her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we can check out the El Dorado one.
Let's go to the residence. This is where she used to live. She moved here recently due to the breakup of her marriage.
And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
It's 100% the truth. Right, 2 is here.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Alrighty then. I might knock on the other doors as well, maybe. Let's go to 304. 102. So it must be on the 3rd floor. Is that correct? Yup. Should I knock on other doors?
Phelps, this could turn ugly.
It could
Forget
turn very
about
ugly.
knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Oh, there's another one. Uh-oh. Damn! There's 2 of them! It's time for a fight. Let's figure out how to fight. Damn it.
Stand down, now.
There we go, in the body. Oh,
look.
damn it.
I don't want no trouble.
I don't want no trouble, but I'm going to start a fight with a cop. There we go. Oh, there we go. He's down and out. Just some help. Here we go. Oh, against the wall. Nice. Cole Phelps kicking ass again.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there.
Oh, to the stomach.
Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
I'm not quite sure. We'll have to interview you.
We should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors.
It could be his brother. You never know. What happened there? That's a weird glitch.
And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Oh.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Okay, fine. So let's look for some clues. They got back to Central Police Station. What's this?
Just picked fruit market.
Okay.
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
I don't know. A random clue? Oh, El Dorado. That's the bar.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
It must be. Downtown LA. The coolest place in the world. Oh, it's a shirt with blood on it. Oh.
This will take some explaining.
Okay, that's a big clue. Sure, that's one of the biggest clues we've had so far. So a quick look around. Anything in the bedroom? Perhaps some size 8 shoes? No. No shoes. Alright, let's head out. Let's ask the neighbors. Well, howdy.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Wow.
Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Okay, it's not looking
Thanks.
good right now.
We'll be in touch.
Oh.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well-executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
Whoa! Shit.
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
God damn it.
LAPD, were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Oh, jeez. Why did you do that for? Scared the shit out of me. 303.
No good. Nobody here.
Great. This one's quite close. 305.
What do you want?
LAPD, we're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
The hired help at the El Dorado might have seen the broad the night she died. Maybe the regulars, too. You should check it out.
Car 11K, car 11K, come in. Car 11 King, come in.
KGPL, 11 King, over.
11K, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Anthony Brown urgently request your presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
11K, en route.
Technical services.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the spares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and type from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
What are these messages? Have changed
That's the message from
my
the Celine Henry case.
dollar. Mind you would not give a square deal. Fuck you, BD. Alright. Interesting. And this is another one as well. It's a poem.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
Our deeds by those damned beholding good. Both infinite as is the universe. Wow, that is some kind of poem.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finnis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Do you want to try and break him now, or do we want to go to the El Dorado bar first? And then we go to the bar afterwards. Alright, please, officer. Get out my way.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
You chased after her, didn't you? Last contact with the victim.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
Because you chased after her. You chased her, didn't you? Definitely a lie. Accuse.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Unfortunately, someone else saw you run after her. I'm afraid.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her, and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right, but she went out and I went out after her, and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford Coupe.
Oh, we have a car. Interesting. Divorce proceedings.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Yes, she was. We've seen the papers.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you, I wouldn't accept a divorce.
It's not up to you, is it? It's not quite how it works. Yeah, there we go. Divorce. Proof of the divorce.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8.
Oh.
What difference does that make?
Size 8s again? Jewelry taken from the body.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
You don't see any signs of lice there. Nope. No crying. Keeping his arms crossed. I mean, he's a little bit shaky there, actually. A little bit nervous.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Where is this box? Keeping this box. Blood-stained shirt found.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
That is a lot of blood. I've cut myself while shaving. That would be a lot of blood. What do you do? Rip off like a whole skin? That can't be true, surely.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
I don't think he is the murderer. I don't believe so. We need some more evidence if that is the case.
Drive.
Let's
and where exactly
go
are we going?
to the El Dorado bar now. And work out what she was doing at the bar. Let's go.
You don't think it's strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No. A broad drinks, she gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. It's a sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times, Cole.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. We don't need to go looking for the monster under the bed.
He doesn't care, does he? He just wants to get a conviction. That's all he cares about. I want the real murderer to be taken down. The real one.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. What did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
A letter? Random, isn't it?
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
That is weird, isn't it? Why would you leave a letter? Oh.
Divorce papers. Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
Oh. Alright. That divorce is real. The missing jewelry.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
There's a lot of head movement. Back up.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Ah, is that perhaps where she got to, and then obviously things went downhill a little bit? Movements of the victim.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was gonna serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
I think you might be right. 100%.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
A broad 9. Alright. So where exactly is this market?
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
We found a crate a lot like the ones you're wheeling there, except it was filled with booze. You know anything about that?
What? No, we deliver all over the place, officer. Don't tell them where the boxes end up. Excuse me, I have to get on with this.
Fine, thanks.
Bit suspicious. Where did those... Do you put some crates down? Are these the crates here? What are they actually delivering? It's not
Just
fruit, is it?
picked fruit market. That's where Antonia went to call for a cab last night.
She did. Guess we should go there. Is it far? Apparently it's not far at all. Should be just across the road. Here it is. Just picked fruit market. Excuse me! I'm crossing! Yep, this is it. Let's go inside.
Handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
Could have come here from the start and saved ourselves a day's legwork.
Are you working Friday night?
Who is this gentleman? Can I chat to him? Yep.
Sir,
We're
I'm
back.
Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
A distinctive necklace.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Yeah, I bet you saw the necklace, didn't you?
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
This is honest. Contact with the victim.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
Man, it's so much more harder to... Not harder to read, they're easier to read. It looks a bit... Back up, definitely.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
So this the guy was looking her up and down. Oh.
Where did she go from here?
Oh.
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Oh, so she didn't get a taxi?
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think.
The same
She seemed to
car?
know the guy.
She knew the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Clem, be quiet, man. These doors can open up. Subtle. Whoa.
No wonder he stays open late at night.
Got loads.
People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Can we look through it? Look at it all. What's on this desk?
So what are we hiding in here?
Oh no, surely
This thing
not.
needs a combination.
Oh, I should probably know this. If we go to the clues. Remember that dotted piece of paper? Dotted map notes. So it's 2, 5, and 3. 2, 5, and 3. 2, 5, and 3. 2, 5, and 3. 2. That's it. No, I've done that wrong. 2, 5, and 3. So this is the brown box we keep hearing about, and we should find the charm bracelet. Ah. Submit to your husbands as to the Lord. Okay, that's probably why she doesn't like it. Fair enough, I get it. What is that? A scalpel?
Why cut someone who was already dead?
Okay.
It's a typical
Apprehend
power
him.
thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. You must have seen it during the war.
Ooh.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
He's getting away! It was him! Was he the murderer? Time to apprehend you. That's a pretty big truck.
God damn it, get after him, Cole!
Might be hard to take out. Where's he gone? Get out my way!
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
I wish you luck. Finbar.
Oh! Should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
We had no idea. Where's he going? Where's he going? Where's he going?
It's strange
Too much
that he leaves
damage.
a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
A little bit suspicious again, isn't it? Not quite case closed. He's probably more worried about the bootlegging.
Get me back in close.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect. Hit him! Clean this asshole off the road.
I'm trying.
I'm trying to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Come on. You shot a tire. Yes. Oh, that's a roll. Get out. You're arrested. Clem.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Naughty, naughty Clem.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
No. You can't just take the evidence. Take that goal for yourself. That's not very professional, is it? We got all the clues, all the correct questions. We have 5 stars and $100 of city damage. That's not too bad. It was that that light pole I just took out. Whoops. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry this episode was slightly delayed, but it's here, and I'll see you guys for the next one very soon. Bye-bye.